I'm gonna add to your frustration and say, so where do you see virtual reality DJing headed in the next 2 years?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't imagine that it's gonna blow up and go crazy. I don't think, especially again, that VR chat's ready to even support some of that. I think that once we have larger instances and there's also ways to actually monetize your events, then you'll have the bigger companies actually showing interest and getting involved in it. But at the same time, like, having the monetization get roped into VR will take away a lot of what makes it special and beautiful in this scene. People love that it's free. People love that it's accessible. And so it's kind of this dual-ended thing to where it's like, okay, we're gonna get one thing. It's gonna be mainstream, successful, huge DJs coming in, big companies being a part of it, but we're gonna lose that hominess and that pure, innocent excitement and passion. Um, so I don't know. It's hard to say where things are gonna go, but I think it's just gonna be slow and steady. There's gonna be a little jump, it's gonna mellow out. There's gonna be a little jump, it's gonna mellow out, and eventually, over time, it'll get bigger and bigger, and all it's gonna take also is just one huge mainstream artist to just drop a bomb, like, get into it, make it happen, get a great reception, make some bank, and then it'll just be rolling from there, but you can't even say when that would happen.
It is a very popular thing. I don't want it to end because of burnout. I want this to
Yeah.
continue to have a great thing, and I want people to enjoy themselves. And I think the scary part of it is that I think a lot of people don't know what would be on the other side of it if they're not currently enjoying it right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting because it does feel like for every DJ that burns out or kind of dies out in VR, then there is someone who will come in and kind of replace that. I guess it's kind of like this like biological cycle. um, so there's a lot of people that I was really big fans of who were VR chat DJs back in kind of the olden days is such a funny word. Whenever it was only a few years ago.
Hmm.
But during like the first Sly Fest, like that kind of era, or back during Loner, whenever they were throwing events all the time, because they were the first big VR chat club. And I actually had my 21st birthday at Loner. That was awesome. um, so there's a lot of people who've just kind of fallen out of it, which is sad to see, but also for some of them, it's come at the great opportunity of them becoming IRL successful DJs or kind of leveling up from the free, just doing things in VR chat to going to some more IRL gigs. And so I'm very happy for them, of course. Like my friend Closure, he has been DJing for a super long time in VR and he still DJs in VR, but he's also been spending a lot of time going out and actually like touring around and playing IRL shows locally and across the states, which is like really incredible. So he might play less shows in VR chat, but he is still DJing and he's kind of evolved from there because he got his start in VR chat.
Closer's a really good example of that too, is because there was a point in time where he was in here and he was like, you know what? No, I want to perform. I want to perform
Yeah.
IRL. I want to get out of here. I want to be able to perform for masses. And we all want that hero's journey. We all want that end
Mhm.
result where all of our experience and all of the practice and all of the everything that happens in here is successful to the next person down the line.
Yeah, it's a lot and you really have to be willing to dedicate to it, but you know, I think for a lot of us it's worth it.